れてきたのだろうか。いつから悲しみの記憶を継いでいた。過ぎた遠い日々に思いを馳せていた。 Without a regret call your way because I promised you。 時の針は再び運命の時へと動き始めた。 I want to live in the limited time。 悲しみを振り切れ Absolutely unreal of truth。 私に耐えるため涙に溶かしたこの痛みが明日を切り開くから。生きたい生きたいと願う意志が魂に光を灯すだろう。 I want to live in the limited time。 愛する者のため Resolution of the heart and soul。 この手で切り開く。いつかたどり着く結末へと時を刻み続けてゆく。 Still I am in this world。 I want to give and God lies and truth and sacrifice。 Still I am in this world。 I want to give and God faith and hate endless road crave on faith the meaning of my life。 記憶が見せる夢ぼやけたその景色に交わる運命が私を引き寄せた。思いが渦巻いた表裏のない世界。君との約束を見つけるためあの日から止まっていた時が今そんな未来へ動き始めた。 I want to live in the limited time。 絶望にあらがえ Resolution of the heart and soul。 この手でこの声で彼方で揺らめくあの光が未来へと続いていく。誰もが死ぬために生まれてきたのだろうか。いつから悲しみの記憶を継いでいた。過ぎた遠い日々に思いを馳せていた。 Without a regret call your way because I promised you。 時の針は再び運命の時へと動き始めた。 I want to live in the limited time。 悲しみを振
All right, excellent question. What are we doing here? Glad you asked. I don't remember.
Wow, nobody asked the question, but sure.
Listen, if the lore is that I'm crazy, I will damn well earn it. Thank you.
Anyways, to answer that question that was not answered, but or asked,
What do you mean?
I think we were preparing to. This is the day before Divine Selection or Sunday, Saturday, right? Yes.
Probably. Yeah, the end of the day, and stuff was happening, and I'm trying to remember what stuff was happening because I know important things were happening.
Um, Miharu was working with Naomi to figure out Scales information because he's gonna get rid of her. And they decided to help ask us for help, but we're not there because Odette came to get us because she wanted us to witness her fight with Alan,
which took hours.
It's still going on.
It was insane. They went through guns, weapons.
They went through guns, everything. Yeah. Blades. Now they're on their fists.
Yeah, and we were about to find out who won. Like, it was actually starting to get good. Like, they were actually landing hits, and then it kind of did the, and change of perspective. And I was like,
Yeah, Alan was hitting consistent hits on her while she bit at him. Like, literally like a rabid animal. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so hot.
Yeah. So hot.
I think that's the majority of what was important because I remember Odette officially broke up with Federico. And all of them, but specifically Federico, like made him aware that she's aware. And then, yeah, she's fighting with Alan. And then, yeah, the Miharu and Eggplant conversation on the roof, that was... Has Scale been pretty MIA? I feel like Scale's been pretty MIA. I think they had like one meeting where it was Scale, Federico, and Miharu, and then that was it.
Yes, that's where he told them Odette's regret, but Miharu already knew it.
Right. And then who else is even in the game? It's them.
The only is Alan. The only reason Alan is fighting, though, I will add that, is because we let slip that we have Scales' regret, meaning that Alan is fighting to get that info. And Odette is fighting to protect us. Only because she wants to fight.
She just wanted to fight him in general, but yeah. Whatever excuse to get him, because he wasn't going to be in on it. He was like, nah, I don't fight willy-nilly. And then we were stupid. And then he's like, well, now I have to fight. So, yeah, I guess that's most of it. Yeah. Fair enough.
And I think at this point, we're back with Miharu and Naomi because they're waiting for us because we're not there. Obviously, we're witnessing.
Yeah, and we're not coming home, so we're going to freak the fuck out. The streets begin to empty around 10 p.m. Meanwhile, Naomi and Miharu are still waiting in front of Lion House for Rinka's return. It's far more humid at night during June than it is cold. There's no response from Rinka to any messages sent, and phone calls are met with a response that her phone is off.
いい加減帰ってもいいんだよ、羊さん。もっとも僕はリンカが心配だから帰りを待つけれどね。大丈夫です。うまく言い訳しますから。私だってリンカ先輩のこと心配ですもん。
Miharu silently nods in response.
リンカも大変だな。あれだけ自信満々にリンカを諭した僕に頼られてしまうのだからね。大変なんて思わないですよ、先輩は。ミ 三春先輩だって分かっていますよね。
Miharu says nothing in return. She doesn't need to. Her gentle smile is more than enough to reassure Naomi. Oh yeah, that's something else that's been different is she's actually been like smiling at Naomi, which has been really awkward.
Well, it's even more awkward that she literally said, "I hate you. My hatred for you fuels me." Basically, it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah, but then they like made up over it.
sort of. I don't know. She's still, I think, outwardly. They just know outwardly that at least Miharu doesn't like her.
Right.
So, which is evident. I think she knew from the beginning, given that their first interaction was basically along the lines of, "You like the girl I like, fuck you." It's like, oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
But she never said that she did like her. Naomi never said she liked us. She said that they were just friends. It was like, I don't care. You're a possibility. That's enough. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, you're toxic. Okay.
Things start to wrap up after another 30 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Neither are moving as well as they were before. The fact that they're still moving at all.
They can't die.
In fact, they're both so exhausted that even I might be able to outrun them. Cool, time to go!
It could be fate literally making their body shut down. I don't know. Can they do that? Can it do that? To make sure they can't do any more harm? Because they will start actually being in danger of dying? Huh.
Maybe? I don't know. As if the fight wasn't spectacular enough already, it ends with a cross counter of all things.
Cross. What?
I can't tell if Alan is out cold or not. His eyes are completely blank. As for Odette, her eyes are closed, but she has a big grin on her face.
このまま死ねりゃ幸せだったのによ。
That said, she lets herself fall unconscious. Alan watches as she does so. It's hard to tell what he's thinking. And then he collapses too. So he won because he passed out last?
I guess.
I don't know what it means. I rush over to them both. They're out cold, but they're still breathing. I guess exhaustion has finally forced their bodies to shut down. I'm not too sure if they managed to settle things with this. But what I do know is that Alan was the last to fall unconscious.
オデットさんが負けた。
Okay, is that what we're sure?
I mean,
But she had a great time losing.
I mean, technically, yeah, she did fall first, so.
Yeah. Still, there was nothing settled by this. They just pummeled each other until they passed out. I'd be the winner here if I have a gun on me. Oh wait, I'd be the winner here were I to have a gun on me. Yeah, just shoot the sleeping people.
You can't even kill them. And you don't need, even if you can kill them, you can't. You can still, like, hurt them, like, stabby, stabby.
そんなことよりどうして私が。
I probably have to tend to their wounds now that it's ended like this. No, you don't. You can actually just leave.
Silence.
Believe it or not, you can leave. If anything, I would like tie up Alan specifically and then leave.
It's obvious she wasn't gonna do that.
うわ、スマホの充電切れた。
I'm sure it's like, ah, crap. That's why my phone. I haven't answered my phone.
I end up having to rely on my memory to find the nearest convenience store. All I'm saying is now's the perfect time to cut off both of their feet and hands. Because they won't die from it. But what are they gonna do? You know? Just cripple them. Easy. Once I do, I grab a first aid kit, some food, and some water to bring back. The journey there and back takes around an hour. Oh, that's gone by the time I get back. She must have left the moment she woke up, despite having no energy whatsoever. She's crazy. Oh, girl, you don't even know. There's one thing I can say for sure, though. That moment when she collapsed is probably the last time I'll see her in the real world. She really was a free spirit, right till the end. Unlike Odette, someone else is still collapsed on the ground.
寝てる。
The one that's gonna fucking kill you. You should run. Alan still hasn't come to.
帰っちゃえばいいのに。
Correct. After I say that, I wipe off Alan's sweat and place a cooling pad on his forehead. Then I put another towel under his head as a makeshift pillow.
オデットさんに負けず劣らず。この人も無茶な人だな。
His profuse sweating and bright red face worry me. I know what he wants to get out of me, but I just can't bring myself to leave him in this state. Seeing him laid out like this makes him look younger than usual, probably due to his height and build when standing. I can't even tell the time since my phone's dead.
Well, you went to the store and you knew it took an hour. You're saying you didn't look at the time when you were there?
I can tell that I'm hungry though. So I make my way to a corner of the storehouse to eat the food I picked up.
この状況、他の人が見たらなんて言うんだろう。
Take a moment to consider the fact that I've become anything but a normal person before chowing on my food. What's normal?
What? Oh.
Oh, no shit. Are we getting his regret? Is this his family? Oh, Alan finds himself dreaming.
Need to take a screenshot. It's so I still can't see my fucking mouse, so it's very hard. When I'm tabbed in the game, I can't see my mouse.
Well,
Well, we're about to get his regret, I guess, yeah. I doubt we will see it, as in, like, we're seeing it as the player, but I don't know if she's gonna see it. I'll pay for
I'm
it.
so curious. Because I know he was the main provider for his siblings.
Yes, he seems to have a bunch of siblings, and he's the oldest and provides for them all.
It's the first time he's had a dream unrelated to the Court of Fate in a long time.
he's
You're
so
always so reckless, you know that.
Damn. Who is this?
Oh. It is a dream entwined with his past.
I'm guessing that is his mother?
Well, I was gonna guess sister, but a past of great importance.
Could be.
That was it? Well, wow, they actually bothered to change his PNG for this.
What? He just said a name.
He is so carved. Amrita.
Who the hell is that?
Alan wakes up just as I finish my food. The fact that he sits up so quickly surprises me a bit. I'm not quite sure what he was saying, but it sounded like he was calling out to someone. Of course, questioning him about it wouldn't be a smart decision.
君か
He comes to grips with the situation after noticing the sheet on his forehead and towel under his head.
僕を置いて帰ることもできただろうに
お弁当を食べたら帰ろうと思ってたよ。
もっと前の時点での話だ
I place my trash inside the convenience store plastic bag and then take a bottle of water over to Alan.
僕は負けたのか
He doesn't even know.
長く経ってたのはアランさんだったよ。
覚えていなければ僕の勝ちとは言い切れないな
Saying that, he takes a deep swig of the water I've just handed to him. When he stands up afterwards, it serves to remind me just how big he actually is. Not sure where to take the conversation now. After a bit of deliberation, I come up with a certain proposal.
取引をしよう。アランさんが調べたスケール・ジョーンズさんの情報を教えて。代わりに私は未練のカードに書かれている単語を教える。
There's no immediate response, so I can only assume that he's taken by surprise. Feels like the best option for me, though, especially when Alan and Odette's conversation hinted toward Alan knowing plenty about scale. I'm not sure if I'll end up electing him myself or not, but it's a fact that he'll come across my own information at some point. Knowing his cause of death will allow me to protect myself should he decide to elect me at the very least. That's why it's best if I get what I can out of Alan now.
いいだろう
Once Alan has finished telling me what he discovered about Scale, I reveal the contents of his regret card. Gold medal.
Anyways.
Did you die?
No.
Are you die?
I was clearing my throat.
Yeah, sure. Surely it was just that and not just coughing your lungs out like you have been.
What are lungs? I don't have those anymore.
Gee. I feel like there's something that links to his regret in the info Alan told me. No new cards seem to have formed on his end, but I'm sure he'll be able to put the pieces together quickly enough.
それじゃあ私もう行くから。
Tomorrow's Sunday, but I'd rather open the store if I can. I'm a bit paranoid when my phone's dead, but right now the sheer exhaustion is my biggest issue.
強さか。
Huh?
はい。
He doesn't respond, so I give up and leave. I'm about half an hour's walk from the closest station. The idea of having to walk the same path back already has me reeling. It's 1 a.m. No way those girls are still here. I mean, they definitely are, but like, come on now. Shinjuku may be a major stop in Tokyo, but the last trains don't run much later than this. Meanwhile, Miharu and Naomi are still waiting in front of the lighthouse for Rinka's return. Oh, our dedicated hoes.
先輩戻ってこないですね。ご離れた心配を通り
Oh my god.
Really? You're saying that's Maharu?
一緒にいたりって
Please, if
This
there,
is absolutely insane.
if a man or a woman came even inches from her, Maharu would know.
今日は土曜日ですし先輩にお付き合いしてる人がいるか
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No.
Really think it was
This is a cursed conversation.
羊さん
Oh my god, the way she said it, look.
Yeah.
羊さん
She's pissed.
そのくだらない想像は今すぐやめてくれないかい
That's probably the nicest way she could have said that. She really dug deep for that.
Yeah.
She really just said cease.
she wanted to strangle her. It is indeed that time. Banana.
Okay, no, I'm still here, but my lights did flicker, and I was like, It's fine, I'm fine. Naomi feels a chill run down her spine.
What I mean is someone.
Oh, why am I
redeemed-
crying too? Why am I crying too? No!
I thought you were crying because of the cat fight.
I cry when I exist, man. I don't know.
You know, that would have been the moment if you disappeared. That would have been hilarious.
It would have been really funny. I would have scammed Burton the points too. I would have ate those 10 schmeckles. Like, I don't care if I'm not here. You're not getting a refund. My suffering is final. All scams are final. Refunds are for the weak. That's what I'm saying. That being said, though, one day we should just flip-flop the price where it's worth like 10,000 points and then scam everybody. I think that would be funny. Someone actually comes in and tries to make me cry, and I just yoink their points and walk away.
Yeah, April Fool's idea.
April Fool! Stealing your channel points!
It does fall on a Tuesday, so.
Oh, you're right, because the 2nd is a Wednesday. Have a treat for Chet. I have and crack ASMR. Go Chat. Merry Christmas.
Uh,
Nothing. I was just opening artificial energy. Oh, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
anyways.
That was awesome because I was almost synced with it, but I was off just enough where it was awful. I love it, Max. Amazing. Well, it wasn't exactly a joke. She swears not to bring that topic up ever again.
しかしこれ以上遅くまでここにいるとやがて警官に声をかけられてしまうかもしれない。終電もなくなってしまったし困ったものだ。
Oh no, we're gonna show up and it's gonna be a sleepover. Oh.
Yippee! The final choice.
I just hope Naomi wakes up in the morning and not see Miharu's hands around her neck.
It wouldn't be the first time she's been strangled to death.
Oh.
That's so sad. Fuck, I do it to
日
myself,
付で
man.
言う今夜に僕がこのまま死ぬのであれば帰ろうが帰る前がもうどちらでもいいね。あるいは任界向けた衣装を描き始めた方がいいのかもしれないね。
That's dark. Okay.
みはる先輩
Naomi fails to find the right response to match how deadly serious Miharu seems. Doesn't help that she feels responsible for this situation too. Miharu could have used the time to possibly find information about Scale had she not suggested relying on Rinka. Those memories may disappear should Miharu be eliminated, though.
It's ironic because we kind of got all the information we needed from Alan. So, hey.
This is true. Even if they don't vanish completely, they'll become far too blurry to recall, more so than even her earliest childhood memories. This even applies to when the two of them let their feelings clash. The idea of losing that experience scares her.
大丈夫です先輩なら
I'm telling you though, if they, because I bet two people can fit in her bed, like what if she only has one futon, so you have to pick who's in the bed with you? I'm going to lose it.
I'm just gonna pick the choice to like, you guys share a bed together. That's funny.
That, yeah, you're right. It literally feels like the, you know, the logic puzzle of like a farmer has a boat and needs to get across the river with some feed, a chicken, and a fox. And obviously you can't leave the chicken alone with the feed because it'll eat it. And obviously you can't leave the fox alone with the chicken because they'll eat it. But you have to get all of them across.
I thought you can leave the chicken also with the feed because he'll eat it.
That's what I said.
No, you said the fox with the feed.
No, you can't leave the chicken with the feed, and you can't leave the chicken with the fox.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have to get all three across, one at a time. It's just... good times. Anyway. That's what that bed problem reminded me of there. It's like, who sleeps where? How can we make it through the night with nobody dying? Trick question. Naomi's voice is audibly quivering. Both know her faith is entirely unfounded.
君は泣き虫だな。その素直さは時折羨ましくもあるよ。
Miharu feels at peace for reasons she cannot understand. If what she's currently feeling towards Naomi is similar to how Rinka feels, then she might just...
Just what?
Oh.
What are you two doing here?
Stalking you simultaneously. The sudden voice takes Naomi and Miharu by surprise.
ミハル、ナオミ、こんな時間になんでうちの前にいるの？
'Cause you weren't in the house, so we were outside the house. Naomi dashes over to Rinka without a second thought. What was...
Her tripping.
Oh my god. No! Rather, she attempts to before tripping over her own feet.
それはこちらのセリフでもあるね。まさか男性といた
What?
ということはないのだろう。
What is
Eggplant,
that?
you did this!
Why am I being attacked, bro? I just got home.
The problem is that
Oh,
question's too vague.
wait.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say she was with a guy.
Well, I guess I was with a guy for the most part. How'd you know? It's like, oh.
She's
my.
too stupid. It's over. You have to be more specific. You weren't fucking your boyfriend, were you? Huh?
I want to see this response so badly. Oh, I want to hear that again. Hold on.
Like she got gutted.
So hard when you can't.
Of course you would save that. Of course you would save that.
とりあえず第4巻に入ろう。二人とも私が来るのを待ってた。
Oh, and she changed the subject. It's so over.
Anyways.
Naomi is obviously flustered, whereas Miharu looks like she's just seen a ghost, and Rinka has no idea what's going on, but she takes them inside the store anyway.
She's thinking like, if I could die right now. She's like, you know what? Maybe being eliminated tomorrow is not so bad. It's like...
It sucks because you're so right, but that's pain. But you know that's what she's thinking. God. Following that, it takes an entire hour for everything to be cleared up. An hour? Oh, idiots. I'm surrounded by them. Oh, yippee. Here we go. We're dropping it in hot. Parka's voice echoes throughout the court of fate once more. Tonight marks the 8th round of divine selection. Only 6 of the original 12 participants are left. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 9, 11, and 12. One is guaranteed to be eliminated tonight, though.
Haha.
Kamiharu. None other than Audette, the very first person I'll have elected. Oh.
I think Federico?
Yeah. Yeah, this is his brain because everyone else is killed. Or Scale.
Scale, like that's the
It's
only other person. Yeah.
皆様、本日はおしゃべりなさらないのですわね。
Boredom. Boredom. I heard that his bathroom.
Yeah, you guys
That's
look like
because
you
I
need the
sneezed
bathroom.
in the middle of that. So like I saw a sweeping glance of the words and I was like, sure, bathroom. Bathroom.
Bathroom.
Please spare me from the bathroom, huh? Posture check, thank you.
じゃあてめえが喋ってくれよ。何か面白い話をな。
Oh lord.
You're going to die. Anyways.
That's not interesting, we know that.
What's interesting to me. Your death is interesting. I don't know. I know how you died, but I don't know anything around it. So you know.
面白いお話でございますか？
She just drops the bomb and is like, hey, you guys, you know you didn't have to kill each other, right? You could have just ignored
That
it.
would be interesting.
Like, huh?
Odette remains as calm as ever, even with her impending elimination. That really pisses me off.
Yep, I think this is Federica.
It's gotta
どうで
be.
もいいだろそんなのよ。早く指名に移ってくれ。
Mm-hmm. My impatience gets the better of me, causing me to shout. All it does is cause Odette to flash me a smug grin. That stupid face drives me mad.
あらあら、まるで早く指名したいと、そういう風にお見受けされますわね。いいでしょう。それでは、今宵も選定を始めますわ。
Spin that wheel! Parka makes her announcement loud and clear. She's doing it to show me up, too. Little brat thinks she's better just because she's a goddess.
I mean, technically, yeah.
回りなさい。運命の大時計。
The standard election procedure follows. It's a sight I've gotten way too used to.
私はない。
Number 1 passes. Not super surprised. Next up is Miharu. Based on everything up till now, she'll pass. I'm the only one out of our alliance that'll be electing someone tonight after all.
Oh, he doesn't know Scale plans to eliminate her. Wow, he's so in the
Interesting.
dark.
Yeah.
僕は11番。あなたを
Good.
指
I
名
was
するよ
gonna say, the plan only works if she doesn't pass.
何？
Nani? Shut the fuck up.
承知いたしましたわ。
I was a little aggressive there.
Nani?
What's going on here? I can't hide my panic over what just happened. Odette catches my eye in the midst of my breakdown. She's giving me the same smug-ass grin as always, almost like she knew things would play out like this. If Miharu's electing her, then I don't need to, right?
3番様はいかがなさいますか？
俺はし
He almost fumbled. He almost got it out for free. I cut myself off.
いや俺も11番を指名だ
Oh, he's trying to play. Oh, he's gonna lose. That was close. The shock almost made me forget that Odette was my information as well. Has my information as well. Miharu will get her hands on that info if she eliminates Odette. Don't tell me that's been her plan from the beginning.
何
Doesn't sound like Scale expected this either, judging by his expression. I can't see him putting her up to this. There's nothing in it for him.
あら、重複してしまいましたわね。けれど、少々お待ちください。このまま時計の針が一周してから、
The
またお
way
伺いい
she's
たします。
asking. Scale's right after me. Now that we're down to so few people.
2番を指名だ
Yeah.
何
His world is in shambles.
He's
Look
like-
at him. I love that we're doing this from his POV. It's so funny.
He's like, what is going
He's
on
electing
here?
someone as well? What is happening? He's electing someone as well? Miharu of all people, too. He's smiling, but not that fake one he usually has. He looks like he's holding back a real wicked laugh. I can't believe this. I never trusted them in the first place, but I never expected them to pull this stunt. Number one doesn't seem the least bit concerned about Miharu being elected either. Guess they really did part ways. You are such a fucking imbecile. I love him. Dude, can we keep him?
Can we?
He's like the class pet.
No, he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's literally like the class clown here.
受けたまわりました。
Everyone's in the know
He's just-
except him.
Yeah, he's like the comedic relief.
お後は11番様はどうなさいますか？
What say you, Odette?
私
Wonder
は
if she's gonna go
なし
after Alan.
分かってんだろ。
私はあくまで選定の管理者。あなた様の本来の運命は見えていても、これから待ち受ける可能性はわかりませんわ。
The way I don't think I believe that, but fair enough.
I think I believe it because I don't think she's lied. She's just not been on it. Like what I mean is like if there's a question she doesn't want to answer, she'll just avoid it.
True. Edgy?
I think.
I
maybe
guess. I mean, it's a death game, so it's as edgy as death games go.
光沢はいいんだ。
Parka pouts at Odette before directing her attention to Alan.
僕も指名はしない
What is this?
Oh. Him passing on this
まず
is
は2番様と
probably
3番様の
smart,
指名の重複について
but
対応いたします。
damn, it would have been fun if they all just folded in on each other. It would have been so good.
I want to know what's her strategy here because scale is still an issue. Given that he just said to eliminate.
ご自分のカードを1枚オープンにすることで指名の優先権を取得することができますわ。いかがなさいますか？
Miharu only has 2 cards to
自分の
reveal
指名
left,
をオープン
right?
にするぜこれで優先権は俺のものだ
Huh? Yeah, she has only 2 because she revealed her name last time. I love how he's revealing his name, but everyone fucking knows his fucking name.
I know, that's it. They're basically using their free turn here. Everyone here knows my name, so it's no big deal.
待ってくれ。優先権を取得する意思確認は番号の若い僕からするものではないのかい？
You have less cards to reveal.
僕も優先権を取得させていただくよ。今度は死因。そのカードをオープンにするさ。
She's really banking on the fact that, like, her regret is so off the wall that... Alright,
It's strange because...
I mean, most people know her cause of death at this point anyway, so it is kind of a freebie.
I guess. The only ones I guess wouldn't know is obviously Federico because he's an idiot. But also Alan, maybe? I don't know, because I don't know who... I can see Alan not knowing only because he's focused on scale. Maybe. But
I don't know why she's doing this. I just...
承知いたしましたわ。これでお互いに1枚ずつカード公開の意思をお見せいただきました。
くす。僕はこれ以上カードを見せることはしないさ。どうするんだい？ 3番さん。
てめえ。
I glare at Odette. She isn't laughing anymore. She looks like a wild beast now. Sight is fixed square on me like I'm her prey, even now. This might be the first time she's ever looked at me like this. What'll happen if the election gets canceled? It won't. I can elect her next week, but then I'll need to reveal another card if she opts to protect herself. Even if I don't elect her, she'll just elect me instead. Even worse, she hasn't revealed a single card of her own. That means she'll break right through my own protective measures. If we both elect each other, then we'll be eliminated together.
3番様も指名はなしでよろしいでしょうか。
Arca poses her question with a smirk. I ain't got time to think about how to make it through divine selection anymore. I'll never surpass Odette if I back down here. This is my best chance to put her to sleep once and for all. So long as I can beat her, then...
待て。
Thing is, Odette should have all 3 of my cards. She can still protect herself if I go ahead with this. Then I'd have to reveal my regret as well. Now his brain is braining. I stay quiet. My brain starts processing thoughts at a rate I've never experienced before. I've been with her long enough to know that she wouldn't just take an election from me lying down. She isn't electing me because she can't. She made it seem like she knew my regret, but that was a bluff. Which means there's only one thing to do.
俺の死因もくれてやる。だから俺にあいつを倒す権利をくれ。
Oh.
Aw, he's so dumb. His brain was braining in the wrong direction.
承りましたわ。それではこれより3番様による 11番様の指名を行いますわ。
Does that mean that she still has to reveal her cause of death? Or because he got priority, she doesn't have to now?
All time to find out. I would imagine she would still have to reveal, but
We're about to see.
yeah. The sudden shaking takes me by surprise. My platform begins to rise above the court of fate.
Oh my god. If they both have 3 cards and she reveals, oh my god. He's gonna have to reveal his cause of death, and then when, what's her face? Why do I keep forgetting her name even though I said it so hundreds of times? What's her name? Two.
Miharu?
Miharu. So Miharu will, if they stalemate up there and they both come down, Miharu will then eliminate Odette, and then Odette just has, Miharu just has to get the regret card. He has to reveal his death, so boom, she has all 3. And if Miharu has all 3 of scales, when they go back up there, they stalemate, and that's what I'm guessing what's gonna happen.
Sure. It takes me to the upper stratum, which looks limitless.
ほとんど変わらないんだな。下と。
Odette told me about the upper stratum before, but it really isn't that different from below. All that's changed is only me and Odette are here, standing opposite one another. Just the 2 of us, rising together.
まさかてめえに指名されちまうとはな。
強がりのつもりか。少しはビビってみせろよ。これから死ぬんだぜ、あんたは。
何を言ってる。私もてめえももともとすでに死んじまってるんじゃねえか。
Yeah, as soon as he chose to elect, it was over.
ゲームに負けちまって悔しいな。その程度だ。
Yeah, that sounds right. A little mad I lost, but
最
oh
後だ
well.
から言っておくぜ。てめえと駆け回るのは退屈はしなかったさ。まあ、どちらかとい
She's so
えば
crazy.
楽しい日々だった。
I used to love her. Odette sounds solemn as she says this.
楽しいかそうじゃないかの二択なら楽しい方に傾くよ。
They're being honest.
Oh, look at his grumpy butt, yeah. Oh, well, sentimental.
てめえ、何釣られてやがるんだ。とにゃめえな。裏切りなんて向いてねえんだよ。
Oh my god.
最後にしんみりとしたフェデリーコ君っていう面白いもんを見させてもらった。
この野郎。
あらあら、仲良しさんですわね。
どこから。
I completely forgot about Parka thanks to Odette.
女神の選定では皆様因果の時という運命の糸でつながっています。これまでも今までの選定の際もあなた方のように仲良しさんたちはいらっしゃいました。
I had to read what she said.
女神の選定では皆様因果の時という運命の糸、これまでも今までの選定の際もあなた方のように仲良しさんたちはいらっしゃいました。
Man.
私、その瞬間を見るのがとても
She's kind of ill for that. She's like, man, I love watching friends kill each other.
いいシーン
Warms my heart.
You got issues.
I don't think I want
あ
to
りが
hear
と
it.
うございますわ。
I will take that as a compliment. You know what?
Yeah.
I would say the same. I'm like, oh, thank you for the compliment.
勘違いするな。俺たちは別に仲良しなんかじゃねえ。利害関係で繋がっていて、旨味がなくなったからこいつを脱落させるってだけだ。
Sure, bud. Yeah.
You guys
Uh-huh.
were friends. Don't even.
You're literally not eliminating shit, you dumbass.
Don't even. You guys were friends. Don't.
あらあら、素直じゃありませんね。
うっせえ。いいからとっとと指名させてくれ。
そうですわね。今宵はもう一組指名がございますし、あまり時間をかけてもいられませんね。
My card book starts to glow as she says that. All my cards pop out and start floating in front of me. Odette told me how the election process works, so I don't hesitate. All I need to do is pick out her 3 cards.
指名。オデット・マランソン。
最後にてめえに一つ聞いておきたいことがある。
死因。圧死。
Crushed to death and died of blood loss. Okay.
私はよ、人生を楽しむために生きてきた。てめえは何のために生きたいんだ。
This is a rat.
俺は
Question causes me to stop for a moment. Doesn't take long for me to answer, though. You shouldn't answer, you
理由
fool.
なんていらないだろ。
そうね。てめえも
Okay.
案外履き違えちゃいないってわけだな。
Hydrate banana.
You just need to be hydrated. I don't know what to tell you.
ざれ言だな。あんたらしくない。
It sucks here. I hate it here.
未練。出産。
Huh.
What are you texting about over there? How dare you smash the like button on my suffering? What is wrong with you? Why are you like this? You too, YouTube. Like and subscribe, and remember to comment how much you appreciate me suffering every single goddamn fucking time. This is illness. What do you mean the enjoyment of loss?
The enjoyment of loss. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to be anyways. Be me when I'm doing my best. Whew.
Woo. Woo.
Run it back one more. I want to make sure that I saw it in my brain.
Yeah.
It was him saying
Yeah,
that.
okay, I did see it. Yeah. Okay. All 3 cards float away from me once I pick them out. Once they reach the middle of the Court of Fate, they come together and form a triangular shape. The light surrounding them gets bigger and bigger until it eventually envelops the whole area. As for Odette, she looks more at peace than I've ever seen her before. Damn it all. I find myself on a ship under attack. Bunch of old-fashioned pirates were responsible. The ship was packed to the brim with weapons and illegally obtained jewels and crap, so they were probably here for them. Of course, this shipping company would never lose to a single boat, not with Audette Melancon at the helm. Things were different this time around, though. Not only were the pirates working together with a group she wasn't on good terms with, but they planned on sinking the ship and killing everyone on board, too. Oh, all this screen. There's no way out when you were surrounded by 8 ships.
Holy crap.
All of Odette's crewmates were dead. Of course, they took plenty of the pirate crew down with them.
Why not? I know it's just a blood screen, but...
The ship itself looked like hell on Earth. There just happened to be a man from the Italian mafia on board too. Odette was aware of that and the fact that he was currently on the run. Hell yeah. Just then, a massive shock rocked the ship. It began to break apart due to the damage it had received. Odette judged others based on their skill on the high seas. To that effect, the mafioso was nothing more than your average Joe. Part of the decking that had broken off was launched right at him. It was none other than Odette who used her body as a shield.
She saved him?
You think that's his regret? That'd be kind of...
I don't think he
doubt
knew.
it, but that would be really funny.
He didn't know how she died. I don't think he knew she saved them. I think through the chaos he didn't see it.
She also didn't really save him because he still died, but yeah.
True, but she tried.
She did. That was a fact that she would never admit to. Even if she survived, she would just chalk it up to coincidence. The undeniable truth, however, was that Odette used her own body to protect that mafioso. Do you think he's gonna feel bad?
I think so. Whether he likes to admit it or not, he has a conscience. So it's like...
Yeah, he sure does. He's kind of bad at being bad. The ship jolted violently afterwards before it broke completely apart. Both Odette and the mafioso were crushed by the wreckage.
But that means that it's possible if she just let him die, she could have survived. And it means that she's known from the beginning how he died.
Me. Oh, yeah, she sure did. I find myself clutching my chest when I regain consciousness. My heart's throbbing like mad. I'm sweating buckets despite it only being a dream. I saw the exact moment of Odette's death. Can't believe it. She... Oh.
I want to hear that again. Hold on.
Just his sheer disbelief. My eyes feel dry all of a sudden. Oh, bud. The sheer shame I feel takes me over.
Wow. Wow. Wow, Parka.
Parka appears once more, chuckling in a manner similar to Miharu. Oh, that's so foul. Why have they done this? She tells me all the cards Odette has in her possession and gives me the option to pick one.
そんなわけか。
All 3 of my cards are included in that list.
Oh, what? Oh, my God.
She could have protected herself at any moment.
それではきちんと選んでおいてくださいね。
My platform begins to descend as Parka's voice fades.
Wow, he feels like shit right now.
The movement doesn't take me by surprise this time because I'm so preoccupied with everything that's just happened.
2番死因でいいさ。
What? She said she was going to reveal that anyway. So does that mean that it does negate her if he takes prio?
I think he just so much in shock he doesn't care.
How ironic that the card I pick is the one Miharu is going to reveal anyway, so he knows. Doesn't matter to me anymore, though. What? Oh my god, he's giving up. Odette gave her life to protect me. She broke him. She even had all my cards at her disposal, yet she never tried to block my election. And I'll never be able to find out why. I'm the one who eliminated her, but... Oh. I try to kick the stand in front of me, but I just fall over myself without making any contact.
夢の世界のものですもの。攻撃しようとしても無駄ですわ。
God, Parker's having too much fun with this.
Parka, who has returned to the lower stratum at some point, speaks to me with a grin. She really pisses me off. Everything pisses me off right now.
Well, off now, not right now. He's like, everything pisses me off now.
Now perma? Now
guess.
forever. Everything pisses me off now forever until I die next week.
それではまずはオープンになったカードをいただきます。
How is he a mafia? He has such a strong conscience. I like
family.
I don't know. It is that he was also on the run, so I think he was running away from the mafia too. So
He realized he wasn't cut out for the life, man. He was trying to get away. What a dingus. His regret was joining the mafia in the first place. Parka takes 2 cards from me and 1 card from Miharu. The participants' card books begin to glow, except for mine. I got Miharu's card when I eliminated Odette, so there's no reason for mine to react. Isn't that in and of itself information?
that he didn't get shit.
That, well, in particular, I guess it's not. So, okay. In the grand scheme of things, like, people can infer what cards Odette had, but there's no guarantee because she was a really good liar all the damn time, right? So all they know for a fact is that the card that he got wasn't just revealed, which means it was, yeah. So it's either, the option is that he either got the card that Miharu just revealed, or it's something completely not even relevant, because he already knows all of his own cards. So I guess there's no reason for his book to glow regardless, but I don't know. You know? I doubt anyone can hear me at this point. My emotions are shot, and they're falling deeper and deeper down this bottomless world.
Damn.
Now, why are your panties in a twist, sir? After Federico has his election, it is Miharu's turn to be elected by Scale. I'm honestly a bit worried at first, but Miharu comes back safe and sound.
Oh, they just had it, so he realizes she has all 3 of his cards. That's why he's making that face.
Interesting. Finding her and Naomi outside Lion House on Saturday night sure took me by surprise. After hearing what they had to say, I was so glad that I both made my way back home and found the courage to negotiate with Alan. We spent all of Sunday tracking down the info pertaining to Scale's cause of death and regret. It shouldn't have been too hard because we already knew the information on the cards themselves, but it still took almost all day. I doubt I would have been able to manage it without Miharu and Naomi's help.
And technically Alan's.
You should both be sleeping beside me in the real world right now. Yes, sleepover! Dude, I could have elected him myself, but I didn't because it would risk Miharu losing her own means of protection. That, in turn, increases the risk of other participants getting a hold of more information, but it remained the safest option.
おやおや、大波乱と申し上げた方がよろしいでしょうか。
Not the peanut gallery. Why is she like this?
好きにしろ。どうせ貴様には関係ないのだろう、女神。
はは、やられたね。ちくしょう。
Unfortunately, I have to agree with Parka's sentiment. My heart is racing. It's entirely possible that I could have lost Miharu if Scale did something crazy. And that's the last thing I want.
それでは、今宵の脱落者は1名。これをもって選定を終了といたしましょう。
This was juicy, but a lot less of a bloodbath than I thought it was gonna be. Very juicy. Divine Selection ends with Parka's farewell. My consciousness makes its way back to my body in the real world. But I don't go back empty-handed. It's nothing but a simple idea for now, but a certain possibility has made itself known to me.
見事だ、オデット・マランソン。
Alan speaks to himself inside the storehouse. He figured that Odette had already obtained Federico's information. However, she opted to accept death over using that information to protect herself from his election. Federico's realization after the fact would leave him perplexed and aware that he would never surpass her. Had she opted to protect herself, then he would have likely backed down in order to avoid revealing his regret when taking into consideration that Miharu Hebanata had also elected her. On the off chance he did decide to reveal his regret, someone could easily elect him the week after. Audette opted not to pursue that possibility. Instead, she was content in deciding her own fate. Her death was a gallant one. Her way of life may have differed from the ideal Alan pursued, but it merited respect nonetheless.
潔い死か。
Alan had been opposed to the concept up till now. He is a firm believer in approaching everything from a logical perspective. Emotions have no place when it comes to actions. Doing so would blur the concept of a black and white world. In its place would be an ambiguous reality in the results of action taken. He relinquished the name given to him by his parents in order to emancipate himself from his past. In its place, he chose Alan Scorpion, a name one wouldn't associate with his homeland of India. Instead, you just... Never mind. With a new name came the start of a new life. That was what he decided. He would use his name to bind himself and build up a massive fortune as a jeweler.
だが、僕のその行動自体が
They were fueled by nothing beyond the emotion he believed was unnecessary. The name that he picked for himself became one he cannot abandon. Its appearance on his name card is proof of that.
僕自身が人一倍感情的だからこそ意図的に感情を捨てようとしていたなどあの女性の言葉を否定できないな。
You're desperate, aren't you? Kamabuchi Keiko said as much to him before her elimination. He may have laughed her off, but he couldn't ignore his irritation as he elected her. She saw straight through him. He knew this and yet made every effort to pretend otherwise. Alan is desperate to live.
獅子舞凛か
Yeah, that's us. The look in her eyes pushes him forward. Alan has already lost Divine Selection. He has finally come to this realization. He knows the price of being intelligent. You know. You know when you've been mated. It's over. That alone isn't enough to make him give up on life, however.
言ってしまったからな僕自身が
The numerous lives that have come to an end thus far have begun to stir in his emotions. Interesting. So he's just gonna start falling apart a little bit now. Not quite in a Frederico type way, but...
Yeah, it's... Things are unraveling now, at least. It seems as much. My man Federico just got destroyed. He's like, ah, shit.
That feels pretty bad, man.
Yeah.
He really got fucking sucker punched at the very end, all the way through. He can't win.
Yeah. He basically was like, oh, damn. Even during her elimination, he was like, trying to act like, nah, we ain't friends. But he's like, bullshit, you like her, don't even. You consider her a friend,
No,
don't
literally.
even. And then he found out she saved him. It was like, or at least tried to save him. It's like,
That's brutal, man.
and had all
Yeah.
3 of his cards. It's like,
The power lied with her the entire time, all the way to her end and even beyond. She just owns him.
Anyways.
Am I receive? Ah. It's the morning after the 8th election.
Hell yeah.
Seems like I'm the last one to wake up.
おはようリンカ。
先輩、おはようございます。
Based on the information given to me by Alan, Miharu and I were able to deduce Scale's cause of death and regret, respectively.
Okay. This is good. This is good. They're both alive. I mean, Maharu actually can't die, but at least, you know, she didn't kill Naomi.
Well, she was elected, so it was close, but...
It's good
you
to
know.
know that she didn't elect Naomi. I mean, kill Naomi in her sleep.
Right.
Probably thought about it.
Well, we barely succeeded in turning the information into cards before midnight struck.
A win is a win, no matter how close.
11:59 p.m., baby! Both Miharu and Naomi stayed over once we were done. I got a futon ready so I could sleep on the floor while they used my bed! Ah!
I'm telling you, they were like...
She knows. I know she doesn't know, but she knows. Her self-preservation instincts kicked in.
If I choose one, I feel like the other will kill me. Well, if I... Well, no, more accurate, if I don't choose Miharu, she will kill Naomi.
Right. But then if I choose Miharu, I'm gonna get jumped. Now, she doesn't realize that, but probably somewhere deep down in her subconscious, she does.
明治になった途端普通に話してたと思ったら先輩たちがいきなり眠っちゃって
Sexy.
すごくびっくりしました。あれが夢の世界に行くってことだったんですね。でも普通に寝息を立てていたから安心しました。てっきり悪夢にうなされている時のようにうなったり寝言を言ったりしてしまうんじゃないかって心配でした。
Glad it looks so peaceful from the
朝を
outside.
迎えられたってことは大丈夫だったってことですから。
You're such a sweet bean. Miharu's gonna start choking you.
心配かけちゃってごめんね。でも言われてみれば運命の大広間にいる時の自分の体のこと考えたこともなかったよ。実際こっちの時間で何分くらいなんだろうね。時計がないからいやあるにはあるんだけど
Well, there's clocks, but I don't think it's related to time.
羊さん、僕たちは寝ている間、何事もなかったかのように寝息を立てていたのかい？
はい、そうでした。本当に静かに普通に。
Knowing Naomi watched me sleep is a bit embarrassing. I know that Miharu looks just as pretty in her sleep, but for all I know, I could look like an idiot.
とすれば、僕は女神の選定が行われている間は、現実世界で1秒も経過していないと予想するよ。
なるほど。それだとすごく納得です。そもそも夢の世界ってもの自体が現実離れしていますもんね。
We agree with one another, but that doesn't mean we're right. Granted, it's hard to know when we can't directly compare the flow of time between both worlds.
とにかく土曜日の夜に先輩が来てくれて本当に良かったです。
I take this moment to recall all that we learned yesterday. Scale Johnson studied graphic design in university while learning photography in his own time. Graphic design is his passion! We spent a few years working, or he spent a few years working for a newspaper after graduating before he quit and became a freelance cameraman. A paparazzi, rather.
It's paparazzi?
So when they made the joke about his people being paparazzi, it was like incredibly on the nose. Interesting. Apparently, there's plenty of money to make from snapping photos of celebrity scandals in America.
金メダル。未練の裏付けが先に見つかるとは思わなかった。そっちの方が苦戦するって思ってたから。
彼が写真の仕事をし、過去にはデザインを学んでいたからこそ、金メダルにはコンテストという可能性などいくつも考えられたからね。しかし、
Not a
過去を消
sports
すという
gold
のは
medal.
容易なことではない。
Interesting.
インターネット上に彼が大学時代にスポーツ系クラブの写真を撮影していた記録が残っていたことが糸口になった。
It's coming back? Sports?
アラン・スコーピオンさんから先輩の聞いた情報にパパラッチを始める以前スポーツカメラマンを数ヶ月やっていたというのが抜けていたことも明らかになりました。調べてみるとほとんど採用された写真がないみたいでお金にならなかったってことですよね。それでリンカ先輩がひらめいてくれました。
金メダルは難しく考えないでスポーツのことだった。スケールさんはオリンピックで選手が金メダルを取る瞬間を撮りたかった。
Interesting.
そしてその写真が全国紙に掲載されることを望んでいた。今でも諦めていないから未練なんだね。
I'm not sure which piece of information was the most vital considering just how much we strung together. Regardless, his regret card appeared in Miharu's card book.
苦戦したのは死因だったね。アラン・スコーピオンからリンカが聞いた情報だけでは導くことができなかった。
Miharu still would have been able to protect herself by this point because she already had his cause of death card. But we didn't stop there. I wanted to know all his information too, just in case. I'm going to need it at some point or another anyway.
ほとんど勘に近かったね。以前別のパパラッチが芸能人とのカーチェイス中に車がスリップして事故死したっていうニュースを見つけてそれに当てはめた。
Interesting.
外国はスケールが違うなって思いましたね。あ、いや、その
Scale.
スケールっていうのは
バタン
音じゃなくて
Oh, eggplant.
とにかく写真提供スケール・ジョーンズっていう記事を探してスケールさんがパパラッチとして誰を中心に追っていたかの目星をつけました。
その女優さんはスケールさんが日本に来た後、つまり選定期間中に別のパパラッチにスキャンダル写真を撮られていた。カーチェイスの果てにね。それで確信を持てたんだよね。
None of it was a mere coincidence to me. Naomi and Miharu both waiting for me. My being able to bargain with Alan, and most importantly, Miharu not backing down against it. We were
Oh,
able
which
to get
one?
all 3 of Scale's cards through our combined will to push forward.
I was gonna say, on which one not backing forward? The information she got from her, or the, you know,
You stop it.
you know,
You stop.
not
You-
reciprocating her feelings.
That was yes.
Yes, what? That was what?
I just Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So true. Moving on.
Yeah.
もちろん
I'm just glad that she had her
油断はできない
head on her shoulders, that's all.
僕はもう彼に指名をされないけれど凛花は違う
Bet she
凛花
would
が彼
like
に
to
情
put her
報を
head
知られ
somewhere
て
else.
しまったら
Oh.
ダメなんだ
Somewhere closer to where Miharu is. Oh, anyways.
I'm going to elect him next time, but doing so could lead to my own death if he manages to defend himself, or elect me in turn. The issue here is it's entirely possible that he'll be able to gather all the information he needs.
スケールさんを脱落させるまで先輩がおばあ様のところに行くっていうのは難しいんでしょうか。先輩はその方が安全じゃないんでしょうか。
うん、私もそれを考えた。だけどスケールさんはこの場所も私のおばあちゃんの家もすぐに調べる。分かっていると思う。危険に巻き込むことはできない。
自
I
覚が
think
薄い
hiding
よう
at
だけ
this
れど
point in the game is
羊さん
really
君も
not
これまで以
relevant.
上に気をつけなければならない。特に夜道で一人になることは絶対にダメだ。
Yeah,
ユウの
because
一
you can
件で
actually die, as we've
君が凛花の
witnessed.
後輩であり、君を助けるためにユウを指名したことは知られてしまっている。スケールにとって羊さんは人質としての価値がある。
Well, a bit harsh. Miharu's right. You had no intention of electing me, but Scale could. I doubt I'll be able to persevere if he takes Naomi hostage.
はい。
Naomi nods, visibly shaken.
それよりさ、ミハル、ナオミ、私一つ可能性を見つけたんだ。ミハルがスケールさんからの指名を防御したのを見て思いついた。防御されたらお互いに指名できないってルール。つまり今残っている全員がお互いに指名をし合えば、もう誰のことをも指名できなくなる。そうすればみんな生き残れるんじゃないかな。
Okay, we're kind of figuring out the what if.
凛花、僕はその案を考えていたさ。おそらく君以外の多くの参加者も。
Aw, don't bring up depression now.
でもソーニャは私たち二人に生き残ってほしいって。それで
全員が指名し合い防御する。この案に気づいていたからこそ、ソフィアはあえて僕たち二人が生き残る方法があると言ったんだと思っている。なぜならそんなことは不可能だからだ。選定の参加者全員が示し合わせできるはずがない。一人が防御の破壊を行えばそれで瓦解する。
So it was possible.
僕がこの案を話さなかったのは、君が必ず全員がみんながと言い出すと思っていたからだ。僕たちはあくまで僕たちだけが
Wow,
残る
she's
方法を考
gonna try
える
and
べきなん
live.
だ。
Let's go.
Well, she knows Renka is gonna be adamant on that, so she's like, fine, I'll live, I guess.
それ
Yeah.
に女神は言っていた。指名できない状態で2人以上残った時どうするかはその時が来たら教えると。
Okay.
それは全員が生き残ることができるってことかもしれない。
君は女神
We
の
all
選定
get
を
to
勘違いしている。
live.
なぜなら、いや、もういいだろう。僕は君の案には反対だ。
We did not ask for your opinion, though.
Girl, we're not here to have a philosophical discussion of how you think this shit's supposed to play out. I'm curious about what she was going to say before cutting herself off.
あの
Naomi doesn't let Miharu end the conversation, though.
もう秘密はやめにしませんか？
Depends on what secrets you're talking about. Are you gonna make Miharu confess her love right here and now? That'd be funny.
May as well. May as well, so Rinka can just turn her down and then she'll be like, well, I don't need to live anymore.
Or she'll be
It's
like,
one problem solved.
or she'll be like, aw, I love you too, friend.
Shut the fuck up. I hate it because she has literally already done that. If it hadn't been canon in the game that she has already done that, I'd be like, man, who would do that though? Like, that's
Like, who would do that? Who could possibly do that?
Ugh.
これから学校だろう。準備をしないと遅れてしまうよ。
ミハル。
While she didn't sound entirely confident, I was still surprised to hear Naomi say that. Meanwhile, Miharu does her best to appear unapproachable while getting ready. She knows something, yet she's not saying what. I'm sure she has her reasons, but...
ミハル、もうやめにしよう。私たちの間でそういうのは。
Threaten her. Be like, if you don't tell me right now, I'm gonna make out with Naomi. I don't know. Right here now. That'll get her talking.
Rinka.
I grab Miharu's hand as she is about to make her way downstairs. Her hand feels cold. This might be the first time I've held her hand since that time at the theme park, and now that I think about it, can't help but think that it's far colder now than it was back then. You should have saved your cry for right now. Well, I guess not, because I'm gonna give you one for free. This shit just hurts.
I mean, technically, you can still do it with the other redeem.
Dare you? Is taller than me, so I have to look up into her eyes. There's no need for words. Miharu looks away from me before responding.
She can feel the word friend radiated from me.
So だね。君は自分が納得しなかったら行動してしまう。
The phrasing of that is crazy.
けれど、今時間がないのは事実だ。今日は放課後にバイトが入っているから、明日の放課後にまたライオン館で。
Out of context, this would sound like an entirely different conversation than what it is.
ありがとう。ナオミもいい？
Naomi and Miharu both nod, almost in sync.
Oh my god, they're sinking.
Just as I try to let go of Miharu's hand, she grabs hold of mine. Ugh. I'm surprised, plus she looks deadly serious.
ただしお願いだ。僕が話しても僕のことを嫌いにならないでいてくれるかい？
No.
何があっても美晴を嫌いになるなんてないよ。
I can just hear you saying friend over and over in my head. Get out! Get
Friend.
out! Oh! God, I can't see! Oh,
You just hear Fred.
oh fuck. Oh, it's so bad. Oh. Her lips quiver upon my immediate answer, almost as if she is trying to hold something back. Afterwards, the three of us head off to school.
But she knows my response would be, "You're a good friend."
Get out. I'm not gonna survive that conversation.
珍しいね。
I don't want to have that conversation. Can we just stop playing? I don't think we need to see the ending. I think we played enough. I think we understand
Let's be honest, you want to
the
play
gist
more.
of what's gonna happen. What?
You do. You want to know the ending.
No. I can Google it. I can Google the ending. How many people live?
No.
Like it's not that deep. No. No. I think we made it plenty far through the. God, and then they're trying to throw best girl at me like it's gonna make me feel better.
もっともそもそも僕たちは険悪な仲ではないだろう、羊さん。
This
Bullshit.
is
Don't not lie to me. Do not lie. Don't lie openly like that. You actively said you hated her. Don't even. See, even she's like, bullshit.
そういえば月曜日なのに今日は早いんだね、マオ。昨日は夜更かししなかったんだ。
When are we getting best girl's story?
いいところに気づきまし
No,
た。
she truly is just a friend.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't want to know her story. I don't want to romantically pursue her. I just want to know what she's doing.
I don't know,
Who
normal,
are you?
normal just teenage girl things. She's not involved in the death
Maybe.
game like us.
Maybe.
いやー、セールやってたからね。50冊くらいある少女漫画を借りてきて、土曜日の夜からずーっと読
I
んでたら
knew she was best
朝になっ
girl.
ても終わらなくて、結局日曜の夕方まで読んでてさ。そしたら昨日は早
Reading
く寝ちゃったって
50
わけ。
volumes of shoujo manga in a day and a half.
魔王様のおすすめ。リータンにはぜひ読んでほしいよ。
So she literally just, because she spent the prior day up all night, she crashed early to make it now. Okay. Well.
Yeah, she was up for 36 hours and died. Naomi, Rinka, and Miharu arrive at school together. While relatively early, it's still somewhat later than usual for Naomi. Prior to the culture festival, she would always read books on her own, but recently she's found herself talking with friends instead.
And Miharu.
Granted, she spends most of the time listening, especially regarding conversations about love and such. The little experience she does have with such topics involves a crush she may or may not have had in elementary school.
What do you mean may or may not have? How
Oh.
would you not know you did or didn't? What?
I don't know, because you're a child. Besides, Naomi cannot tolerate boys that well. The only time she felt anything towards one was when she agreed that a boy who could run fast was cool. Naomi sneaks a glance at Miharu as she speaks to Mao.
Well, no.
Miharu is undoubtedly beautiful, even from a fellow girl's perspective. Her face can turn heads, and she has the proportions of a supermodel. It's hard not to want to be like her. Naomi came to learn the distinction between that feeling and love when she entered high school. Could Miharu relate to this? She may act calm when speaking to Rinka, but there are also traces of shyness. The same could be said for last night, too. Naomi tried to get... Sorry, my brain. I'm failing. It's fine. The same could be said for last night, too. Naomi tried to set it up so that Miharu and Rinka could sleep together, but Miharu adamantly refused, her face flushed. She has noticed Miharu being enamored by even the smallest of Rinka's mannerisms, though Rinka herself seems completely oblivious. From Naomi's point of view, that must be love, pure and simple. I mean, it's definitely the horny. While it may be uncommon, Naomi takes no issue with two girls falling in love. She is more concerned with whether or not things will work out for Miharu. Rinka sees Miharu as a close friend, while Miharu loves Rinka from the bottom of her heart. Naomi doesn't want to see this disparity affect them in any negative way.
Even she's like aware, like, damn. She would say friend. She's like, yeah, friend.
ナオリン、起きてる？心配事があるのかもしれないけど、そんな顔してちゃいいことないよ。マオ先輩。
Just let me fester. Leave me alone. And then there's her. Sorry, it's probably gonna be normal. Okay, thank God. I was like, they can't say phrasing like that and then not elaborate. Naomi feels bad for Mao, considering she's been dealing with these same concerns for over a year. If they ever have the chance to talk one-on-one, Naomi wants to ask about how Rinka and Miharu first met. But at the same time, she figures that not knowing what it's like to love someone is akin to not understanding most emotions felt in the world at large. I make my way to the usual bar once night rolls around.
Whoa.
Do we think this is going to be Federico?
I think so, yeah. Yep.
My alliance with Scales still stands, but above all else, I want to know why he elected Miharu. The booze is getting to me a lot more than it usually does tonight. You feel it now, Mr. Krabs. I didn't even bother to eat or pre-game either. I jumped right into straight whiskey.
Oh, damn, bro. That's not recommended.
オデット・マロン
Yeah,
ソンの
he's
脱
gonna
落に
get
つ
rolled.
いて
It's fine.
おめでとうと賛辞を送るべきかな。
No, bro. You shouldn't. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Should I congratulate you? Oh, we already did that. Plus he says it. The scale sounds more arrogant than ever.
Alright, just wanted to see those.
He's always been like this, now that I think about it.
なあ、あんたはどうしてミハルのやつを指名したんだ？
He probably would mind
君
explaining
に
that.
相談しなかったことは謝るよ。だが、ミハルヘビナタが危険だ
I'm
と
sure
いう
he
こ
is
とは
now.
君も気
I'm
がつ
sure
いてい
you
た。
are now.
危険。ねえ。面白いやつだと思っていたし、できれば一晩相手したかったが、危険だとは思っていない。
Why? I can't crash out at this point. I'm too tired from being emotionally abused. Just go. Just go.
I mean, she did. Odette say they were the same, so.
Yeah, this isn't the first time he's. It's just like he's so brazen. Man, are they weird in Italy too? Hold on.
Oh, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Oh, don't look that up.
Why?
Oh, it's worse. It's worse than France. It's worse than France. It's worse than
Show
France. Don't look. Just don't look.
Show me.
It's fine.
I will look.
No.
I'm gonna
I'll just type it. You can look, but I'll type it for you. I've got one arm on the table with my head hanging down. I take another drink.
I thought that was the same age as France.
Was it? I thought it was one above that.
Maybe I think it was the same.
It's one above.
Oh. Well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, year different.
They're both bad. One's just a little bit worse.
Maybe that's why they got along so well.
Surely something like that. This ain't like me. Maybe because I've spent all day thinking about stuff. It's so true. I spent all day thinking. That's unlike me. My head hurts. Stuff I couldn't stop thinking about no matter how hard I tried. Things doused in uncertainty. Where a clear answer may not even exist. Oh no, now he's getting into my territory of just thinking about shit, but I can't have an answer.
もっとも、俺が彼女を指名すると読んでいたとは考えにくい。オデットが俺と組んでいた時から、俺がいつかミハルを指名すると読んでいたんだろうね。
Okay, he's piecing the story a
それをミハル
little.
に伝えるとは、オデットは考えが読めない。君が情報を揃えて脱
Could she
落
let
させ
him?
てくれて、俺は非常に助かっているよ。もしかして君は罪悪感を覚えているのかい？
Yeah, bro.
なんじゃねえよ。そんなんじゃ。だがわかんねえだけだ。あいつ、俺を守ってたんだ。あいつだけなら逃げられた。ああ、生き延びられたに違いねえ。それにあいつは、俺の情報を揃えてたんだ。
Okay, Dingus, but what if he didn't know your cause? Okay, no, you did reveal your cause of death. I was gonna say, what if he didn't know it before and you just said that? But yeah, never mind. Redundant information. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it either, man. Both her thought process and this frustration I'm feeling are a mystery to me. I'm the one who won in the end, but it doesn't feel that way.
やはり君は。俺はよ、あいつとは組んでて楽しかったんだ。だが振り返ってみると、あんたと組んでいても楽しくなかった。
Everything he says and does is weaved in lies. He drinks with me, but it's easy to tell he's making sure he doesn't get drunk. Can't even compete with him like that. There's nothing wrong with that if we're just cooperating to fulfill our own goals. And that's why you've lost, sweet boy. Sweet baby. That makes things simple then. Odette was my buddy. This guy ain't nothing close to that. Anything. I guess it doesn't matter. I just wanted to make him even worse. Grammar. Making myself sick with all these sentimental feelings.
Damn, he... Damn, okay, he misses her.
それは俺たちの協力関係もここで終わりにしたいと取っていいのかな?
Oh, why
they
is
for
he
sure
smiling?
banged, right? Like they for sure banged.
Odette and him? No, from what they've said and stuff, I don't think they have. They have even kind of suggested they haven't. Even especially when she came and said almost suggested it, and he's like, no, I want to do it with you. Because so
missed out.
But I'm sure, like we said, they were friends. They just weren't attractive to each other. So I don't know. I hate how he's smiling like that.
好きにしてくれ。アラン・スコーピオンはどうする？どうにかするさ。だいたいあんた、そもそも俺の未練もずっと探ってたろ。その様子だと、まだ見つけてはいないようだがな。楽しくなかったということについて俺も同感だ。君は大して役に立たなかったしね。
Alright, bud, you don't have to say it like that.
あばよ。
He is so depressed, man. Scale slams some money onto the counter before leaving.
Damn.
I'm not sure if he'll ever come back. No, bro. But I am sure that I'm truly on my own now. Then again, I was probably alone the moment I considered stabbing Odette in the back. Miharu and Scale never needed me, nor did they ever want to get close to me. Spend a while longer drinking alone.
I kind of feel bad for him. Damn.
Yeah.
The second he realized he liked and was friends with her, is the moment where she's gone. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. I don't talk to a single person. I'm not even thinking about anything now that I'm drunk. I'm just wallowing in my own misery. Or so I think.
酒というのはうまいのか?
Oh dear. A distressing voice drags me back to reality.
本当。ああ、あんたの国じゃ酒は禁止なんだっけか。
Oh,
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
建前ではな。もっとも、僕は宗教を捨てている。
Okay.
年齢が年齢なのでね。飲む機会に恵まれなかっただけだ。
how old are you?
I don't,
Is he younger? Oh my god.
I
I thought he was. Oh my god.
ちそういやてめえもガキだったな。
what? How old is he?
Bro, this is like the reveal of the season. Are you fucking kidding me?
He took over his family's company when he was 16, so maybe he's like 18?
18, 19, yeah.
君に用事があってきた。
Fun.
選定の期間中にもかかわらず、そ
Oh.
の泥酔具合は気を抜きすぎではないのか。
He's right for that. Okay, in India, the legal drinking age varies by state, ranging from 18 to 25.
So there's a possibility he could be younger than 18, depending on where.
Maybe.
Could he be 17? Oh my god, if he is 17, I'll be like, well, what the fuck?
Bruh. That is a crazy looking 17-year-old, my guy. Holy. Yeah, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places where it's 18, 1, 2, 3 where it's 21, 1 where it's 23, and 3 where it's 25.
Damn. He should have shared his age with Odette. I bet she would have wanted to have a moment with him.
She did have a moment beating the fuck out of him, which
Well,
makes
different
that
type.
even worse.
That she was beating a child? I don't think she cared. She beat you.
I don't think she cared. I know she didn't care. Yeah, you was like, what, 10?
Probably. And then...
Alan. Oh, God.
No, nothing.
Alan ignores my statement and poses his own question. This is the first time we've had a face-to-face now that I think about it, but it doesn't feel that way since I see him in the dream world so often. He's got the face of a straight-laced businessman, but his physique runs in total contrast to that. Yep, he's just as annoying here as he is there.
4度目の選定の時のこと忘れてないぜ。
君がまだ脱落していない以上、僕も君のことは覚えている。もっとも、愚かだと君に言ったことを訂正する必要はなさそうだが。
愚かか。悪いがそいつについては間違ってねえかもな。
何？
Nani? He might be trying to provoke me, so my response must have surprised him a bit. I've just now noticed that he's got a few cuts and bruises on him.
その様子じゃ、オデットのやつと戦ってな。あいつはあんたと戦いたがってた。俺に指名されると分かったから、そんなことをしてたってわけか。
ああ。
どっちが勝ったんだ？
I even surprised myself a bit with that question. I never would have asked had I not considered the possibility that even a monster like her could lose to this guy.
どちらが勝ったか定かではない。だが少なくとも長く経っていたのは僕の方か。
そうか。あいつはさぞかし喜んだだろうな。
Wow, he
knows.
Wow, look at that smile. Oh, this makes me feel bad. He really... Wow. I guess you don't know what you
Yeah.
have until you lose it. Well,
Yeah, but I fucking hate that. Yeah, I feel bad for him. No doubt she considered him the winner if he outlasted her. She's simple like that. But it makes me jealous. Able to admit defeat through his own ability.
そりゃさぞかし楽しんでいただろうよ。あんたから見て、あの女は強かったかい？
Alan takes a minute to respond.
人生で出会った中で2番目。そうだな。単純な殴り合いなら1番だ。
上がいるとは驚きだ。あいつより強いっていうと、侍か忍者か。
why is samurai? I understand assassin, but why is samurai?
そんな大層なものではない。ただの家族だ。
ち、トンチじゃあるまい。あんたも変わっちまった口かよ。この選定で自分と向き合って。
変わってなどいない。戻っただけさ。
Oh?
そうかい。
Downing the rest of my drink, I leave a crumpled 10K yen bill on the counter and tell the bartender it'll cover the impending repair cost. Oh. $100? You think $100?
誇りを出しに来たんだろ。
ああ。
俺としても都合がいい。あんたに勝てば、オーデットに勝ったことになるわけだ。
Oh, honey, you're gonna get one shot. You're gonna get swatted like a fucking infant fresh out the womb. What are you talking about, dude? Like those babies that need to get smacked by the doctors so they can start crying. That's you, man.
あれでも、命の恩人らしいからな。
どういう意味だ？
俺に勝ったら教えてやるよ。
It's not often that I roll my sleeves up before a fight. I ain't some pushover who can't move well when they're drunk either. More importantly, I've got the height advantage. This guy's built like a tank, but I can't see myself losing. No, his Delulus are crazy. Oh, honey, this is just sad.
I mean...
Why is he like this? Oh, look at him.
Well... I was gonna be like, I mean, maybe he'll get some nice shots in. He is injured, so... I don't think he'll win, but he might get some licks in. But, yeah. Yeah.
I make my way back to the hotel in tatters. Oh. I've been staying at this place for a while now. None of the staff want to bother with me, all things considered. I can hardly blame them. That doesn't make losing any less frustrating. He beat me so soundly that I can't even bullshit my way out of it. One punch to the gut, followed by one to my right cheek. That's all it took to knock me over a bunch of glasses and bottles before passing out.
Jesus Christ.
Did I not call that? Did I not just say that? Oh, this poor
I
child.
thought he
know
would at
not
least
what
last
he's-
a minute.
Bruh. I know, you were so like, you were ready. You're like, I mean, he's got a knife. It'll be fine. Smiles. Alan dragged me outside afterwards, and I was officially expelled from the bar.
Wow.
Oh no, we don't even have a place to drink anymore. Pretty upsetting because they have good booze there. I try my best to laugh the way she did, but it leaves me feeling empty.
Oh, this is just getting sad.
It's so sad, man. Alan didn't beat me senseless for fun. He got what he came for while he was at it. All because I was stupid enough to hold on to something dear to me. Fitting for a loser like me, though. I pull out the very object that may symbolize just how stupid I am. A ring, ever so important to me. Oh. He's dumb. I guess he has some compassion considering he didn't steal it from me. Then again, he's probably got a photographic memory when it comes to jewels thanks to his job. The scenery outside my room's window is far too bright for a dimwit like me. I collapse onto my bed after taking a shower and I fall asleep almost immediately.
Well, I knew he was gonna
Something
die.
had to have happened there. He's too much of a playboy to have been dedicated to someone.
I don't know. It's
Something
possible.
happened there.
It could relate to why he was in the mafia. I don't know. He could have become a playboy after the fact, because some people, that happens when they lose someone, they just drop themselves in a bunch of booze or women.
Right.
Or men, yeah. But yeah.
Do you called a hoe phase? Yeah, you want to tell me about it, Burton? Go on. Do you want me to keep going, or is this your spot since you're starting to choke to death?
Let's do one more because I want to see if he reveals what he learned, and then after that, like one section.
Agree. Recalling the events that followed his victory over Federico, Alan mumbles to himself as he walks.
指輪か
Yubiwa. Having dragged Federico out of the bar, Alan proceeded to look through his belongings. Yeah, Burton? Let me know how that works out. Neither his wallet nor phone held any valuable information. His credit card may have been useful at one point, but Alan already knew Federico's name. And such, all right? Elaborate on the and such. Go on. He did make sure to jot down his contact details just in case. Just as he was ready to give up, he noticed Federico holding something tight in his hand. He must have grabbed onto it right before passing out, which meant it was something dear to him. He pried Federico's hand open and picked out a small ring. While modest, it did have a diamond encrusted in it. Alan can tell at a glance that it was real thanks to his line of work. The ring itself was simple, but the mount was well adorned. There were initials engraved inside, too.
多少古そうだが手入れをされているこの衣装は婚約指輪だろうか
Alan committed the ring to memory, took a few pictures just in case, and then placed the ring back in Federico's hand. He ponders a number of things as he continues to walk. Researching Federico's ring will likely lead Alan to his regret. It's only a matter of time before Federico's elimination then. Alan figures that the same applies to Scale too. Of course, Alan does not consider people who are all talk a threat in the first place. Oh, okay.
フェデリーコ・カルミナーティも
That's so
そ
weird.
の類の人間だと思っていたがな。
Alan's evaluation of Federico has changed significantly now. As such, he will not hesitate when the time comes to elect him. The issue lays beyond that point. Rinka and her friend, Hebinata Miharu.
一人しか残れないというのは残酷なものだ。
Yeah, about that, my guy. Do you think he would feel bad if we revealed to him that in all likelihood it's not a one survivor fits all scenario?
I think it depends on what Miharu says to us. I don't know. It could be that what Miharu's gonna say is personal, or because I feel like depending on what she says, if it's something to do with the in-game, maybe not, because I don't think he's not intelligent enough to have considered it. I think the only reason he hasn't tried is that he knows 90% of the participants wouldn't go for it. Or that he didn't care. Or it was a incalculable risk that no way everyone's gonna buy it. Might as well eliminate everyone to ensure I survive instead of leaving this what if situation.
He just sure has been the one that's been the most like ruthlessly killing people, but then they're trying to show that he actually has a conscience. I'm like, I wonder if he would feel bad.
He's said that he's reverting back to how he was prior, so this hardened interior is probably what he took on from having to be who he was. But I don't know. I still think that at this point he still wouldn't go for it because it's not guaranteed. And even if it is, he's not sure if it could allow multiple people. So he can't trust Scale, and Federico, I think, despite everything, can't be trusted. I don't even think he wants to be. So at least them three. So out of them, he's gonna have to go if it's only a possibility with two people, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
So I doubt, even if he's considerate, he probably knows it's too late. So it is what it is.
Alan states the obvious as he smiles to himself. Not from some sense of inner peace, but from his expectations.
That's pretty short. Okay, we can end that there.
Yeah, you think that's the angle right there?
Oh, look. Yeah, we'll find out what she has to say next time. I was like, oh, look. Does kind of leave us something to look forward to. But, yeah.
The pain conversation? This is exactly the reason why I want to stop playing. You're like, yeah, something to look forward to. And I'll be like, cool. So, distraction, pocket sand, do anything else. That'll be fine. We'll come back. I'll do it. I'll power through. I'll be okay. Surely by Tuesday I won't be as weak as I am right now. That it'll be fine, and I'll read it, and it won't even affect me, and I'll be so strong.
You make me want to do it now.
No,
So
that's
badly.
okay. I'm hungry, and there's food in front of me, and
Yeah.
I'm not even lying. There's been corn in front of me for over an hour that I've wanted to eat, and then I also have tacos now, and this smells really good, and I'm really hungry.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? I will send you a picture right now.
I don't believe it's not in front of you. I just believe that, yeah, you're that desperate to eat. I feel like you just munch in between.
No, because it's messy food.
But
if it was something I would eat, if I could eat with a fork, then I would. But it's messy food where I have to touch it, so I've literally just been not doing it.
Okay.
This whole time.
Either way,
I know.
We will.
What do you mean hydrate?
It means.
What do you mean hydrate for dinner?
It means you must hydrate.
So true. I think this is going well. I think the story is really ramping up, and it's very satisfactory how this is going so far. I don't think it's quite going the way either of us thought, but it's still going good.
Yeah. What you said.
Yeah. I like that they're still finding ways to throw us these little curveballs even this late in the game.
Yeah, my favorite curveball is...
Yeah, go ahead. Say it. Just say it.
I love you, kid. I mean that romantically.
Pain. Pain.
You know what? Why are
Pain.
we talking about that?
What do you mean while we're talking about that? You're talking about that. Oh, okay. Oh, no! What? Not this, plus that. I can't... Just the fact that you saved it, like, you still have it ready to go as a scene, and now I have to cry. I'm not even gonna give you cry, I'm just gonna be mad. I'm just crashing out now. I'm fucking hungry. I am hungry. I have been crying for the last 2.5 hours, practically. I know the conversation that awaits us is probably gonna make me cry, and now you're throwing me back to this moment where the one chick that I thought was like the most hot that I could actually kind of be a type of way with, because she's an adult, turned into a freak, on top of the fact that the person that was her best friend through all this is also a fucking freak, and the fact that I even had to look up why they would even remotely be mentally like that, because their cultures allow it, which is crazy. Like, no, I'm crashing out now. Fuck your fucking violins. Fuck your and your crying bullshit. This is, nah, pianos and violins, no, I'm done. I can't. I just want to eat my tacos, man, because it's the only taco I'm ever gonna get, because I'm just forever alone. I hate it here. I don't want to be here anymore. Fuck this shit. I'm taking your 10 schmeckles.
Anyways, until Tuesday. Raid.
Yeah, what do you mean, Raid? You don't want to sit here and talk to me anymore?
No, I think that's plenty for ending.
What do you...
I think that's good.
What are you trying? Are you trying to run from me? Is that what it is? You don't want to spend time with me anymore?
I think that's just a good ending. That's beautiful. Nothing needs to be said.
Let me see. I mean, we could go somewhere that's doing Marvel Rivals. Let me see how long they've been online. 15 minutes, so they're likely to continue streaming, unless you have someone you want to go see.
I have no one in mind.
Beep. Moral of the story, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Have a taco today.
Have a taco.
See you guys on Tuesday. Bye.
And remember, you're a good friend.
Yeah.